Hey all, welcome to this week's CIOPCC, and today we're going to do our top 10 for this week. I've been doing a lot of company top 10s, series from companies that I really love, but I'm going to swap it up. We'll get back to those. For today, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to do my favorite minibus lines. Got plenty more than 10 of those. The 10 I pick, I bet, are not going to necessarily be the same as yours. There's going to be some companies in this group that you haven't thought of before, and there's going to be some companies that are missing that you assume are going to be there. Starting with number 10 is going to be a company we all know and love, Gentle Giant. They've made their bread and butter off a minibus, and the Walking Dead line was one of their smaller series. It's not tiny. I mean, you know, we got, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 from them. It's just, decent enough set. It doesn't cover all the characters we would have liked to see them cover. But, NECA did a few as well, as you can see here at the end. And they kind of go together all right. So that one's coming in at number 10. Number 9 is from Diamond Select. They've done plenty of buses over the years, and they're going to be on this list more than once. And here they are with their Buffy series. Now, the Buffy series has a couple of tail enders that I'm missing. I still got to pick up. I'm not complete yet on this line. And down here at the end, you'll see there's also some more action collectibles. Mac, they did a few as well when they had the Buffy license. But it's the Diamond Select series that I really like. However, they all kind of blend in together because Diamond didn't really try to do a consistent base. So, not even a consistent scale, you could argue. So, there's number 9, the Buffy figures. Number 8. Sideshow has done a few series. They're going to end up on here. It's been years since they did minibus, but they did a nice job when they did them. And in the number 8 spot is their Star Trek series. First off, we don't get enough original series goodies, especially of this quality. The Gorn is really the seller of the whole thing. But I thought their Kirk was a decent Kirk likeness, especially for the period. We got Scotty there, but no Chekhov or Sulu, which is too bad. It ended way too soon, but it's a nice little line and gets my number 8 spot. Number 7 spot is also from Sideshow. Gonna walk all the way back around here. Like I said, they don't do mini busts anymore, which is too bad because you're gonna see one more after this on my list. They did a really nice job when they did them. It's gonna be The Simpsons. In the number 7 spot, it was a good, solid run. I mean, with The Simpsons, you could do 300 of these things. They have so many characters. But it was a good run. Comic book guy, as the collector, is, of course, the standout for me. There was at least one more that I know of that they had planned that never made it out. Flanders, who I am looking for, of course. But there you go. That's number 7 on the list. Now, also, a company that did plenty of minibus is Diamond Select. We already looked at their Buffy line, and we're going to come down here and look at another one. The Batman 1966. So the 66 Batman stuff, we don't get a ton of it. Well, at least McFarlane's given us lots of action figures now. But this line really gave us a lot of great villains. Both versions there of Catwoman, Bookworm, just characters that we don't normally get. We even got an Alfred, we got a Bruce. See, Dick Grayson's around this side. So yeah, it was an exceptional setup for that. We usually don't get that many of the different characters. And they did a really nice job with them. They were reasonably priced. I bet they're still reasonably priced. This might be one you want to go look at and see how they're doing these days. Let's get back to Gentle Giant for a minute here and talk about Harry Potter. Their Harry Potter line is pretty extensive. They did lots of variations. It's one that I am complete on. Although there is one that I chipped and I want to replace it one of these days, but it's one of the tail enders and it tends to be really expensive. So that's going to have to wait. It's not exactly at the top of the priority list. So this was a nice line. As you can see, there was plenty of characters done. They went pretty deep. They did a few San Diego Comic-Con exclusives. And they get number 6. Number 5 is right above it here. Lord of the Rings, or rather number 4. Harry Potter was number 5. Lord of the Rings is number 4. This is another one I'm complete on. They didn't go quite as deep as they did with Harry Potter, but they gave us some really cool characters. They tried to keep scale, with of course the exception of the Balrog here. And that finishes that up. So that was another second. That's number 4. That's another great line from our dear friends at Gentle Giant. However, the number 3 spot is going to be theirs as well. And you know what that is. It's the biggest collection of mini busts I have. If you want to go out and look, there is a favorite collection video of these guys out there. The Gentle Giant Star Wars busts. I'm not going to give you a slow-mo on these guys. I have tons and tons of them. Like I said, there's a favorite collection video out there of them. And while I stopped trying to be a completist years ago, I still pick up a few of them. I recently picked up, I pre-ordered the Wampa. So, there we go. Number 3, Star Wars. Oh, let's turn around here. Number 2. I was going to zip over to number 1. Number 2 is also from Sideshow. It is a beautiful set of mini busts done for the Muppets. If you are a Muppets fan and you have not picked up these busts, it's not a huge collection, but there are enough to make it a collection. And they are all extremely well done. Beautiful sculpts, lots of detail, nice consistency. Really gorgeous. When I was going through picking stuff out, it was easy for me to put these in the top 2. So now we'll go back over to the other side here and do number 1. Number 1 actually comes from Diamond Select. Again, not a company you would expect in the number 1 spot, right? You would think, oh, that's going to be Gentle Giant. But no. Today, number 1 spot goes to Diamond Select Toys and their Batman the Animated Series, plus Superman the Animated Series, plus Batman Beyond. The general DC Animated Series that they did. Plenty of it. It's a nice, solid collection. Something you can work on picking up to become a completist. And yet, it's not impossible to get them all. Few of them have gotten pretty pricey, but again, not impossible. I was kind of hard on this line, too, when it was coming out. Paint apps aren't always the best. But you know what? As time has gone by, I realized what a great set it is. So there's my top 10 mini busts. Now you'll notice there was nothing from Bowen on there. I do have a handful of Bowen mini busts, but they were never, I'm not as huge of a Marvel fan as some other things, so they were never a major priority for me. And none of them made it onto the top 10. So until next week, actually until Wednesday when I do a featured favorite collection, you have a great week. Make sure you subscribe and have a good one.